If you think you know American muscle, think again, because the 1969 Dodge Dart wasn't built to impress the crowd, it was built to silence it. A lightweight street assassin with big block power, zero fear, and a reputation that made even the legends nervous. Today, we're unlocking the story of the muscle car that didn't just break the rules, it rewrote them. Stay locked in. This one's gonna blow your mind. What's up, everyone? Subscribe to my channel and buckle up, because today we're taking a deep, luxurious, no-compromise dive into one of the most underestimated weapons of the American muscle car era, the 1969 Dodge Dart. A car that didn't just turn heads, it snapped necks. A machine built with the kind of raw, unapologetic energy that only late 60s Detroit could produce. While the flashy heavyweights like the Chargers, Roadrunners, and Mustangs stole the spotlight, the 69 Dart quietly sharpened its teeth, tucked itself into the shadows, and waited for the perfect moment to strike. And when it did, it delivered a venomous bite that stunned everyone who dared to underestimate it. The 1969 Dodge Dart wasn't supposed to be a legend, yet here we are, decades later, still talking about its power, its stance, its unfiltered personality. Dodge gave it the perfect combination of lightweight body, aggressive styling, and engine options that transformed this compact car into a pavement-shredding missile. Even today, when you lay eyes on one, you instantly feel that rebellious aura, to the kind of don't mess with me energy that modern cars wish they still had. And in this video, we're going deeper than ever before. From its secret performance tricks to its street racing reputation to the reason collectors today pay premium money for clean examples, this is the kind of story that turns a car into a legend. Let's start with the style. The moment you stand in front of a 69 Dart, the body lines speak for themselves, crisp, straight, and full of attitude. The long hood and short deck proportions give it that classic muscle silhouette, while the squared-off nose and simple yet aggressive grille give the Dart a stare that feels like it's sizing up your ego. No unnecessary chrome overload, no exaggerated curves, just pure muscle, distilled into its most essential form. It's the kind of design that looks powerful at rest and explosive in motion. Park it next to any modern compact car, and the Dart instantly reminds you that once upon a time, compact meant compact but dangerous. But the real magic happens under the hood. Dodge gave you everything from modest slant 6 engines all the way up to tire-melting V8s that push the Dart into the elite class of street sleepers. The real icon, though, the one that still gets whispered about at car meets, the Dart GTS with the 383, and even more mythical, the ultra-rare Dart 440, a factory-built insanity project that crammed Chrysler's big block monster into a lightweight body and absolutely had no business holding that much power. It was wild. It was unhinged. It was beautiful. The power-to-weight ratio on these hot versions wasn't just impressive, it was dangerous in the best possible way. The 440 cars were so quick that Dodge had to literally warn buyers that these were not everyday drivers. Imagine that today, buying a car so aggressive, the manufacturer basically said, "Good luck, you're gonna need it." That's the kind of raw energy the 1969 Dart delivered, and that's why its legend refuses to fade. But muscle isn't just about straight-line speed. The Dart had a certain street attitude that made it a favorite among young racers back in the day. It was lighter than most muscle cars, cheaper, easier to modify, and built like a stripped-down troublemaker. You didn't need deep pockets to make one fast, you just needed the courage to tame it. And once you heard that V8 rumble echoing through the night, bouncing off warehouse walls or shaking the windows down Main Street, you knew the Dart wasn't here to play, it was here to dominate. Inside the car, simplicity ruled. No unnecessary luxury, no distractions. Just the essentials for a driver who wanted one thing: control. The dashboard layout was straightforward but purposeful. The seats were supportive without being plush. and every component felt like it was designed with the driver's hands and feet in mind. This was a cockpit for performance, not pampering. But even in its simplicity, the Dart had character. The smell of aged vinyl, the subtle rattle of old-school materials, the way the thin steering wheel felt in your hand, every detail reminds you of what driving used to feel like before computers took over. And let's not forget the Dart's impact on racing culture. This car became a terror in drag racing circles. Tuners loved it, racers feared it, and spectators respected it. The aftermarket potential was, and still is, massive. Whether you wanted to build a bracket racer, a street sleeper, or a full-blown monster that could embarrass modern muscle, the Dart was always ready to rise to the challenge. They know its history. They recognize a car that punched far above its weight class. While other muscle cars skyrocketed in price because of fame, the Dart's value grew because of reputation. Real, earned respect. And that makes it even more special. There's something undeniably cool about owning a car that didn't rely on hype. It relied on performance, on attitude, on authenticity. So as we look at this piece of automotive history, remember, this isn't just another old car. This is a symbol of an era when Detroit built machines with soul, when engineers took risks, when drivers demanded power, not convenience, and when a compact Dodge with the right engine could suddenly become the king of the streets. If you're still watching, you already know what's coming next. What's up, everyone? Subscribe to my channel for more legendary rides, more deep dive stories, and more premium automotive content. The 1969 Dodge Dart deserves its respect, and today we gave it the spotlight it has earned. Stay tuned, stay passionate, and I'll catch you in the next video.